Okay, Kevin, I'm going to give you the special edition coming out of my ranch, Aspen Rose. This is about 6 miles above where we're headed. I'm going down canyon towards Wet Canyon on Wet Canyon Road, County Road 31.9. And I'm gonna drive past the entrance to the place a little bit and go down like to the firehouse, and then come back up, and then drive in on Wild Turkey Lane and show you the house and stuff. I did get the gotta show you the house and stuff. Anyway, I got the lockbox code to get in there. This is what it looks like driving down from my house. Wet Canyon is pretty. And Wild Turkey, see those ponds over there? They're Wild Turkey Canyon is actually just on the other side of the hill here. On the back side of that hill, the very far end of it over there. And like I say, water and springs are up in the top part of that canyon. And when I found out, yeah, the water well's 3/4 gallon a minute. They said it needs a new water well pump in there. It does have a 1,500 gallon concrete cistern already installed. Like I would say, I'd drill another 100 feet or something and then drop a pump in there, or just drop a new pump in there. But it's been really dry this year, so anyway, yeah, the house is going to be just right on the other side of this ridge to my left. And all these elk and deer and turkey, they love these valleys around here. It's pretty ugly. Okay, drive a little bit further and I'll show you a little more. Wild Turkey's behind that house. The canyon is. This is Wet Canyon, just a few miles up above the turnoff to go to this place we're going to. Like I said, I'm gonna drive down below it and then come back up. Yeah, this is so ugly, I can't handle it. And if you're coming back up this direction, yeah, the mountains are clear behind me. So when I drive back up, after we pass the gate, I'm gonna drive down a little bit and I'm gonna come back up. I'll be showing you that, but right now we're still driving down from my place to the entrance to where you drive into this place we're looking at. We're getting close. My parents' old place was right up here on the hill on the top. My brother and sister-in-law live back in there, in that same canyon, like I was telling you, just a little bit further north in that same canyon than this property that we're looking at. Still headed down canyon. We haven't gotten to the entrance of where you turn into this place. It's just pretty in here. This is turkey galore in this area. Okay, we're coming up here pretty quick. See all this water, all these water-phobic plants? Oops. This is in the Wet Canyon side. Wild Turkey is over across the hill right here. And this Wild Turkey has the same type of water flowing down through it. And the left-hand turn is right up here. And again, I'm gonna repeat, I'm gonna go past and then come back up. So you can see it from that direction too when you're driving up. And we're gonna be right about mile marker. There's one right here. I was gonna say 10. That's mile marker 11. So it's about 10 3/4. This right here This right here is the left-hand turn to go to the property if you're coming down from my place. And the property, it's up this canyon right here. I can't remember if that's that road or if it's a little bit further up in there. Anyway, I'm gonna drive down canyon a little bit and then come back up and then go into the property up here. Okay, I've come down to about 8.5 miles up Wet Canyon, and the property turnoff is 10 3/4 miles. This is one of the pretty spots. And behind me, pavement, the mountain looks about that big when you're sitting here when you're driving up. And behind me, pavement is about 2 miles behind me. So it's about 4 miles off of asphalt to the turn to take a right. When we first came up here, this road was a 2-track road. We used a Toyota pickup truck with chains on the back to make it. Okay, so now we're going back up canyon. We'll take a right into the property or off this main road, and then go up to the property and take a look. This is tough. I'd rather be driving in 45 minutes of Dallas, Texas traffic instead of 45 minutes to town. I mean, this is so busy and everything, and it's ugly. Anyway, that right-hand turn is going to be up here in just a second. We're getting real close to the gate. We're going to take a right in, but you can still see that West Spanish Peak real good. I'm not going to zoom in. When I zoomed in back there, that shows you the actual size. Elk and deer and animals, they live up in this part of the canyon all over the place. Right around this next, that ridge right there is going to be the right-hand turn to go into the place. Hopefully the lighting's good. You can see the Sangre de Cristo's right back up in there as you turn in right here to the property. So they look about that big. If you keep going up this road, you can end up back on Highway 160. You go past our entrance to our ranch, you end up back down in Aguilar. I mean, not Highway 160, I-25 in Aguilar. When we take off and go to town, we go down the Aguilar way. So here's the entrance, and this gate was put up by the couple of owners that live up in here. It's not locked, but they just have a gate on it. Okay, we just came through the gate. That's Wet Canyon Road back there. And we drove down and came back up. And the property's gonna be on the right-hand side. I just gotta remember which driveway it is. This is Wild Turkey Canyon. Which one is it? I don't think it's that one. Not that one. Is it that one? Drive up here a little bit. I'm gonna drive up into Wild Turkey Canyon a little bit. Wet Canyon Road's right back there where we came off of. And I think it'll be this one up here. That's probably it back there with that lock gate. Stay off my grass. This guy that owns this land here, he's kind of a jacknut. He's got a nice valley. No, this is it here. Pretty sure. I'm going to drive to the end of the canyon. Oh, here it is. Boom. Yep, there's her sign. So the bottom, you see the power poles you see in the pictures. There's the power pole and the wells down here. See the nice rock formations in that valley over there, up in there is part of the land. And now we'll drive up. So it's even a nice ways back in here. The last property on the road is the last property on the road, and there's nobody up in here. Here's that picture you see from the other places. I mean the other, from her site. There's the water well head down in there. Heck, I put some little bit of road base on this, but you're not gonna have to worry about it washing away or anything. Get in the right gear. Crap. That's the canyon on the south side. This is looking north. There's the Sangre de Cristos over there, and there's a road down there in the bottom of the valley too. They used to have, the Martinez's had several trailers up here, RVs, and a lot of junk. You got power box here too, and they were running that water well to this house and to the several family RVs they had over in this area. 1,500-gallon cisterns right over there. I remember the water well line comes up through here somewhere. Okay, yeah, I'm just walking out towards the edge. We're going towards the western boundary where we drove in. The meadow and the water wells down there. You can see the Sangre de Cristos big time that way. Neat rock formations. You can see the meadow down there where we drove in at for the driveway. Water wells down there. So the land is in that valley over there, goes back behind, it comes over on this side a little bit. I haven't mapped it out again yet, but take a look at that. Let's walk around the house. Deck's gonna need work, but got good pillars, cinder block foundation for the house. Looks like you have a septic clean out over here. I don't know where the septic's at. Yeah, and it has a metal roof on it. He had some, looks like he had Bob Bird come here, this guy I worked with. He put some good seamless gutters on it. Air lid. Propane tank. Cistern, 1,500 gallon cisterns, concrete's up there. Septic's gonna be running out this way somewhere. These clean outs. It's not perfect. The windows aren't all that good. But gas line comes in here. Pressure pump from your cistern is underneath here. And the bladder tank. I'd seal that up a little better. It's a plug. You know what? Yeah, I think they do. I think that's phone line. Have to ask about that. I think it's hardline phone. Woodpecker went in through right there. Could stain this out. I'd put a good heavy stain on that. Chain. Yeah. Red metal roof. That's good. Wild country, man. Really cool. Yeah, at this elevation you start getting aspens down in here and stuff too. Oh. Yeah, I need some paint and TLC. See this deck. You need to put good stain on this stuff, bud. Huh. Okay. Yeah, a lot of good stain. This is still solid. The expensive stuff I finally put on my house. Railings solid. Yeah, here's the Sangre de Cristos from that window in the deck. And like she showed in the picture, they look about I don't know if you can see them. They look about that big. Get down here. Really nice views. And you can see way back down Wet Canyon this way. There's a storm down there. I don't know what that's here for. The deck's solid. Just needs to be stained well. Well, let's go inside. Okay, got the door open. Yeah, I'd use the same stain I used on my house. The Seekins, it's 200. This stuff's all in good shape. It's 200, about 225 per 5-gallon bucket. and you won't have to touch it for 10, 15 years. I do the house with it and the decks and everything. So we're walking in the house. I don't see any leaks in the roof around the chimney. There we go, out the front door. And there's the kitchen over there. I'll be looking for leaks around windows and stuff too. I don't see, I mean, on the outside, those cheap windows, they're letting some water come in, those old aluminum windows. It's nice, it has tile and everything behind that, and after we burn the place down. This just goes out the back door in the back deck we've already been on. Little closet. Okay, whatever. This is probably the original front door, because you got a closet door right there. This is tile. I don't know why this window's open. Dining room, refrigerator. Look at the bottom of the windows. There's a little bit of leak right there at that corner, but I mean, the screen's not open on the other side. There's screen open there, screen open there, screen open there. A little bit of water right there. Oh, it looks like a bird got in here. Was living in here for a little while. Got down in there, flopping around. Probably dead. Somebody pulled it out, pooping and crapping. Oh, look at this, 1970s cabinetry. Whirlpool gold refrigerator. It's not nasty. Even drawers. Yeah, this old sinks. I put the deep sinks in. This is what we came up here in. I don't know why they left this open. Okay, now I'm looking at. I don't think there's any power on. No. Yeah. There's light here. There's no power on. So you got an extension cord coming over here bringing power there for some reason. Oh, from this. I got a vent right there that's open. The outside, I guess, to help vent this, but yeah, I close that up. Wires for the satellite cable. Yeah, I'm 90% sure there is hardline telephone in this place, which is extremely rare in these hills. $69 here. hot, man. So hot. Phone line in here too. Gotta replace these windows, bro. Paint the crap out of the outside. The roof with that metal roof on there seems good. I'm not seeing leaks from the roof, but around that window in here doesn't have leaks around it, but I'm sure it does in the walls. Alright, closet. It's like ours, exactly like ours. This is our furnace. We had our washer and dryer. We had our master bedroom. We had a door right here. And it's going to have a tub to the left and a sink and the toilet to the left. Boom. You know, it should. RVs in any home, it should have more. We didn't have a little closet though. It should have more pack rat destruction or something. Or poop and things. Elegant, but workable. This will be the master bedroom. You're the master. That's pretty cool. The floors feel solid too. Like, there's the flooring they use. Waterproof, rigid core, something. This, yeah, I was gonna say that's probably the water heater. It looks like a pretty new water heater too. Running out gas. That's good. Closet. Closet. Okay, I think we're about good, bud. I'll drive back out and show a little bit of pictures while I'm driving out, and go from there. Okay, we're driving out. I just wanted to add the drive out to the long video. I know I sent you a couple of cell phone videos. I can only do like 30 seconds or it won't send. But like I say, the cell phone works good here. This is where they had all those RVs when Martinez's were living here. There's power right here you can pull to do something with. The rain stopped. I guess I'll go down to the bottom here and I'll drive into the field down here on the bottom a little bit. So this is all good. It won't take much to fix this up. Put some nice gravel on it. This is the steepest part. It's about like my driveway. Mine's longer though. Wells over there in that valley. And you can see the road on the aerial map that she presented. Yeah, there's telephone right there. So you have hardline phone up here too, man. I ain't got that. And cell phone. You might even, the way that thing sits, You might even be able to get that radio internet that we've got. So now we're going to drive back into the property. They got another power pole down here. You can put a meter in for some reason. Another one here. What the heck? Water well's right over there. That's that rock cliff. When you walk out from the house, you can stand over and look over. Yeah, there's the water well stuff over there. You can put a nice greenhouse down here or something. Let's see where this goes. I've never done this. I'm not sure. I remember their boundary is somewhere up in here. There's gravel on this road. Oh, look at that. There was an old dam. That tells you how much water will come down. There was an old catch pond dam there, but it's gone. The house is up here on the hill. Look at all these boulders and stuff. And you can smell the pine and the blue spruce and everything. I ain't sure where this road goes. I don't want anybody to put gravel on it. I have to look at the topo boundaries. Well, one thing's for sure, no matter how much you own of this road or anything, there's nobody up in here, bud. This will be hiking country here. I think probably this is going to be their back boundary where this fence line is. And for whatever reason, they graveled it. Yeah, this is going to be their back boundary. And somebody decided, hey, we don't want you to come through here. They put some big ass rocks right there. Okay, this would probably be the eastern boundary. Oh, dude, you talking about a secret canyon, taking out little four-legged things in there. Yeah, I think they got a price good. I think I still, even the condition it's in, I'd have it on for like 180, 185 and get her done. These big old ass cottonwoods. I know they existed up here in Wet Canyon. That means there's a lot of water down in this little draw right here, leading down to where that water well's at. Just gotta drill that water well deeper. That's pretty. All right, headed back to the house. I'm gonna render the video and send it to you. There's that yellow thing there. I don't know why that yellow thing's there. Maybe they were going to put a gas well back up in that part of the canyon or something at one time. Because this is graveled road here. I'm driving on this like the county road. Look at that. Oops, so that part. House is up there. We drove up a road right on that side. There's the water well. Yeah, it's a good place for the water well. Drill it deeper. And I remember they didn't have a real... They didn't bury their line going up the hill, from what I remember. Maybe Darren did that. But even if they didn't, it doesn't matter. Because you can, like on my parents' property downhill, it was a 1/4 mile long, like way down in a valley. And we put drain back valves, so when we shut the water well pump off, the water just drains back down, the line doesn't freeze, and it has a cistern up there, so that's good. All right, we're done. This is still gravel. Huh. There's nobody up here to the right, and there's this one guy across the road. He owns 2 40-acre tracts, and he kind of thinks he's the king of the canyon, but he's okay, you know, he's okay to get along with. All right, going back to Wet Canyon Road and then heading back uphill to my house, which I already showed you how to do that. Come down and then come back up from below. that you're the last man on the road on this deal, dude. Okay. I am through.